Well, the last time around, Braun beat a suspension because the man who collected his urine sample mishandled it. That handler, Dino Laurenzi Jr., faced a lot of public criticism. Cody Holyoke spoke with Laurenzi's father, and Cody joins us live out at Miller Park. Cody?
Well, Mike, good evening. Hours after Laurenzi's name went public more than a year and a half ago, his Kenosha County family was inundated with phone calls and unwanted attention. Now, this time, they're out of the spotlight, while the man who put them there faces controversy yet again.
I mean, he's a great kid.
Dino Laurenzi Sr. is proud of his son, who carries the same name, and he stood by him through the onslaught that resulted after Ryan Braun tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs.
There's no way that he would have been involved in any doctoring of the urine samples.
But I'm 100% certain it's never entered my system.
Braun beat the suspension. When it surfaced, Laurenzi took the sample home. The man maintains he followed protocol because he couldn't ship the specimen right away. Braun emerged victorious.
It was missing for a prolonged period of time. We have no idea what did happen to it, what could have happened to it, and it's a scary thought.
The ordeal put the Laurenzi family through the paces.
Were you ever angry with Ryan Braun?
Me? Well...
Now, this latest scandal serves as vindication, in a sense, if Braun is found guilty once and for all.
If we had taken a suspension and it would have been over with and forgotten, and now here we go again.
And with more players in the spotlight, Laurenzi argues the real victim here is the sport itself.
I think it's really hurt baseball in the long run. And I think it's good that it's coming out and maybe get over all this and get back to normal.
Now, today, Laurenzi told me his son has not been recently contacted by Major League Baseball. Dino Jr., by the way, is still collecting samples and specimens for other teams. And Mike Carroll, you can bet this family is waiting to see what comes out of this latest investigation. Reporting live at Miller Park tonight, Cody Holyoke, today's TMJ4.
Yeah, a lot of people are. Thank you very much, Cody.
The Brewers have a big investment in Braun. He has 7 years left on his contract. The team is obligated to pay him well over $100 million guaranteed. However, if he is suspended, he would not be paid for those games.
So do fans think Ryan Braun is guilty? Opinions seem more divided than when Braun was accused the first time. Nick Montez has reaction.
I've been talking to baseball fans all day. Some are very shocked to hear the latest allegation against Ryan Braun. Now others want to see what happens from here.
Go Brewers, and we got to turn this thing around somehow.
Rowland Hendrickson arrived 5 hours early to see the Brewers take on the Oakland A's. He's heard about the latest allegation against Ryan Braun in performance-enhancing drugs.
All of a sudden, last night I'm watching the ball game, and I heard it on the on the broadcast.
Like many fans, he's taking a wait-and-see attitude about it. He hopes this doesn't affect his favorite team and how they play. He believes it's already had an impact on Braun this season.
He knows about what's happening more than we do, and I think it's had a definite effect on how he's performing on the field.
People on social media are also sharing their thoughts. On Facebook, one person wrote, "Have to prove it. People will lie to incriminate others to make them look bad or to save their own rears or reputation." And on Twitter, someone wrote, "I'm gonna be the happiest person in the world when Ryan Braun gets suspended for 100 games. A smile will never leave my face again." Peter Wilcox doesn't like that Braun is under the gun again.
I just think they're gonna keep it going till they boot him out for a while, whether it's true or not.
Many fans just want to put this behind them one way or another, and time will only tell what exactly will happen. At Miller Park, Nick Montez, today's TMJ4.
Thank you, Nick. And there are also a lot of different opinions from people on social media. Now, here are a couple of comments from our Facebook page. Antonio Patron says, quote, "The champ of the franchise is now the chump of the franchise." And this one is from Mike Colgrove. He says, "Braun's only guilty if he fails a test, not because his name is on a piece of paper." You can post your comments and read more opinions at TMJ4.com. Again, we're going to hear from the Brewers player a little later in sports.
And now a story that is